Hi everyone, today we're gonna make egg rolls. For this recipe we need onions, we need carrots, we need cabbage, and also we need eggs. We got the spring roll shells, they call it wraps. So this kind of wraps, usually we get this in the Asian store because Walmart they don't have it there. So anyway, the meat, I'm gonna show you the meat. This one is a chicken, ground chicken, breakfast sausage, so it's already seasoned. I like using that instead of plain ground chicken. And then what else do we need? Salt and pepper a little bit to season it. And then I'll show you how I do it. This is my own version. I hopefully you liked it. Pause for now. So I'm preparing the cabbage right now, cutting it in small pieces. And I don't really have a measurement exactly. I just gonna like estimate how much I need. That's the way I cook. I don't follow rules about measurements. I measure it based on what I think it's enough, and I don't put too much salt in my recipe. So after I cut tiny the cabbage, I'm gonna do next is the carrot. So I'll grate it small and tiny, cut in small piece. Okay, now next is I'm gonna cut the carrots and peel it. And then when I'm done with this, I am gonna use a grater. A lot of mess in my table. So I'm gonna use this one, and then I grated it tiny in this bowl. Like this. Until we get the tiny piece. Then I will show you next. Now that I'm done grating the carrots, next I'm gonna cut, maybe I'll probably use half of the onions. I don't like too much onions in there. Just cut it in small piece, tiny. Okay, now I'm done cutting everything. So I got the cabbage, I got the carrots, and I have onion. I'm just gonna mix it together in one bowl. Then I'll put eggs on there. So I don't really use measurement. I measure by heart. And then I gotta use some gloves because so we mix it with raw meat and I get sticky in my hand. So everything here. I gotta use the egg. Just put it in there. Two. So since I have 50 wraps of egg roll wraps, so I'm gonna use all of them as much as I can. Then I'm gonna season it with black pepper, just a little bit, And then I have this kind. I mix it. It's salt-free, garlics and herbs. Adds flavor. And then I'll add salt. Just a little bit. I don't want too much. Now I gotta put my gloves back. Then I'm gonna mix the sausage, chicken sausage. So guys, what I do, I cook my meat together with the vegetables before I wrap it in a egg roll wrapper. The reason behind that, because you don't want to wrap it raw, because it's not gonna cook. It can cook outside, but the inside's still raw. So that's why I cook it first, and then when it's done, I cool it down and I start wrapping it. So I use 2 of the breakfast sausage. Now I'm gonna break it apart and then mix it together. Okay. Alright, so now I'm done with mixing it together. I'm gonna cook it in the pan. So I gotta put a little bit of oil in there so it doesn't stick on the pan. I don't want it too much. And then I'll just cook it there when it's done. Some of it's starting to kind of like watery in the bottom. What I do, I use the strainer with a paper towel in it, and it kind of like drain in there. And then once it's cooled down, I'm gonna start wrapping it and I'll show you later. Alright, this is the egg roll meat. It's ready to transfer it to the collider. If you can see, it's starting to kind of like watery in the bottom. So we're gonna drain that. Okay, let's see what's right here. It's kind of like hard to do this thing. Get closer. Yeah, it's easier to do this thing. It's better to cook the meat first before wrapping it. That's how I do it. Some people, they wrap it raw. I don't know how it works, but I'd rather cook my meat first. I'll be back. Now this one is done. It's cooked, so we're gonna cool it down for at least 30 minutes. And then I'll be back. Alright guys, so now it's cooled down. It's already cooled down. It's ready to wrap. Here it is. And then I got the wrap right here. And I'll show you how to do it. Okay. This one is really thin. See that wrap? Even though they're thin, they're really strong and durable. So you don't want to wrap the meat and veggies when it's hot. It will tear it apart. Make sure it will cool down. So we're gonna do it diagonal like this, and then you scoop it with a spoon. Right there. So grab like 2 scoops, I guess. Let's see how much I can put in here. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Now I'm gonna fold it in half. And then fold the other side. But I don't know if you guys can see it. Just like that. And then you roll it like this. Now we got the one egg roll done. So at the tip of it, I kind of like add a little bit water so it sealed up. Now we got one piece. And then just keep going until you're done everything. So 2 scoop, and then I fold it in half. Both sides, sealed it. And then wrap it like this. Now I got the second one. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going in here and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, I'm in my last wrap right now. So far I made a lot. So 25, total of maybe around closer to 20, like 30 wraps. This is my last roll. It's right there. And I'll show you the finished rolls of the egg rolls. This is what I did. Okay. So for these egg rolls, you can put some in the fridge or you can freeze it out. And if you're ready to use it, then you can fry it. I'm gonna fry a few egg rolls to show you how I cooked it. So now we're gonna warm up a pan. Skillet right here. Make sure your pan is super hot. You don't want it like cold. Then you're gonna add cooking oil. You're gonna deep fry it. I'm just gonna get a few in the pan. Oop. So I'm just gonna grab a few in there. So since this is cooked, the inside is cooked, but the wrap is still, I would say, not cooked yet. So yeah, when it's hot, then I guess this is ready. Just fry it like that. Hold on. So what I'm gonna do with, because this is a lot, I'm not cooking all of them. So some of them I'm gonna freeze. Some of them I'll save it up for Friday. So we have a guest coming, and this is gonna be our dinner or lunch. And see that starting to turn brown. Make sure you gotta keep an eye on it because it turns brown so quickly. So you want that wrap a little crunchy. I didn't put enough oil because I don't have enough oil right now. But you want it like a deep fry. Alright guys, this is the finished product. I just cooked 2 egg rolls just to show you how it looks like. So it needs to be crunchy. It's good when it's fresh cooked. And yeah. So we call it in the Philippines lumpia. But here in the United States, they call it egg rolls or spring rolls. But yeah, it's really easy to make. I hope you like the videos. Please subscribe and like to my channel. And thank you for watching, guys. Bye.